Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
You have to wave, Josh. We're all waving.
Hello.
The cult wave. We're live. So welcome to Art Pizza, the podcast where you get. Did you want to do the intro, Joyce? I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Podcast where we give tips
I
and
just
tricks
step in when no one talks.
to artists of all experience levels. I am Brian Manning, tag champ Brian on social media.
And I am Edward Freyna. Edward draws stuff on social media.
And I am Joyce Rainbow Art on all social media platforms.
And I'm Jershon Time.
He showed up Jershon time today.
Jerson.
He tends to do that, you know? I think it's almost intentional. It's like, I'm going to be extra cute and...
You gotta live up to the name.
Up to the name.
I have to show up first because I have to let you guys in.
Yes. You don't have the key to get in.
You guys would be just sitting in limbo.
Let me in.
Actually, I don't even know what it's like from the outside before you go in. Like, what do you
It's
see?
sad. It's sad. We
I
see
know.
everyone
It's
talking.
lonely.
We see everyone talking while we're this little gray window on the
Yeah.
side.
You
and
have
you're
an
backstage.
existential crisis.
Good evening, John.
Good evening, John.
You're joining
John,
us
what's
in
up,
Magma
Yeah.
today, right? Or what did someone
Lovely,
else say that?
lovely.
I don't remember who said they're joining us in Magma this week.
I'm dropping the
did somebody
link.
say that?
Boom.
Don't know.
I don't know. Blaze. Oh, look,
Blaze.
a shooting star.
A shooting star.
Damn it, I still
I'm
haven't
like
updated
a
that Art
shooting
Pizza Discord thing.
Oh,
the QR code. Actually,
QR
maybe I could do that real quick. Oh, look at that. I can edit it.
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
Is a QR code not?
He's trying to fix it now. Is it gonna?
I'm trying to fix it.
You trying to change the URL that the code goes to, or the?
I see.
Oh,
Yeah, the
the QR
permanent code.
there she
Hey.
is.
This is back.
Yes.
Finally.
Route
All late
started.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to invite people into.
Loomis
link.
Anatomy.
Where's the
Loomis-
link? How do you share
Oh,
the Discord?
Loomis. Classic.
I don't know. Oh,
Joyce,
Speaking of
how do you share the link?
Oh, okay. So if you go
Or where do you find the
to give me 1 second.
Invite people.
Okay, yeah, go to
Okay.
invite people, and then at the very
Yeah.
bottom it'll say like edit invite link,
Oh,
so it
and
doesn't expire.
Never. Okay. Generate new link. Look at that. Boom.
Yeah, I hate how it defaults to having it expired, and then everyone's like, "What's the link?"
The link.
Blaze can't use QR codes. Do you want to should we put? Are you not a member of our Discord, Blaze?
Oh, Blaze.
Well, maybe
for
he's on the
shame.
phone.
The longest fans. Yeah, but he's been a fan of the
For-
podcast forever. Okay.
Oh,
Post it in the
swear,
YouTube chat.
Blaze.
I have YouTube open.
All right. But yeah, welcome everyone.
Welcome. Look,
Welcome.
I backed the Bart Sears Roots and Babes Kickstarter, and it just showed up today.
Nice.
Oh,
Autographed by Bart Sears.
Oh, no.
What is it
Classic
called?
Wizard Magazine. How to draw.
Drawing powerful heroes. This is Brutes and
Yeah.
Babes from the old Wizard magazine.
Remember, is it just from the old issues, like,
It's
or is it brand new?
redone. It's like redone, but it's like a lot of the old stuff with some new stuff thrown in. I didn't get
I
to
used
look
to-
that closely, so I don't know.
I used to always look forward to Wizard issue that segment in the
Yeah.
magazine just so I can like, oh, I want to learn how to draw muscles
Yes.
like these big
I don't-
beefy dudes.
I don't want to draw bloopy muscles because Bart Sears hates bloopy muscles.
What's a bloopy?
You know, when you did the bubble sketch and you left the muscles soft and
Oh,
Oh,
he does like
yeah,
that.
that's
Angles, no bloopy
Angles.
muscles.
oh man. All right, I think we're good to go. So, do we have a topic tonight? Hey, Miko,
banana fingers.
banana fingers.
Uh, like sloth.
What?
That's salad fingers.
Not to be
Rusty
confused with
spoon.
another.
All these weird terms.
I remember there was popcorn fingers. I've heard of.
What?
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Am I just
like some
Too
people would
old.
draw just I don't know. It was
High
when I was in
experience
animation.
and popcorn.
When I was doing animation, some people just they would just look like
Oh, like
poorly
Oh,
drawn
yeah.
Dog
hands.
hands, like everything everywhere all at once.
Yes. Blaze is having trouble drawing a lid on the box. Any tips?
Kind of lid.
like an open lid, because that's the difficult one, because the perspective and angle changes. So practice perspective.
Seriously, drawbox.com.
Drawbox.com.
I'm not even kidding.
Drawbox.com.
Reference for
It'll
real
solve your problems. I'm serious.
It's a free. I don't want to say program course.
Yeah, I mean, it is a free like course.
It's a
Yeah.
really long course. You got to be dedicated. I never.
Yeah,
finished it 'cause I'm
I
not
tried
dedicated.
for like a year, I think, for like a good while, and then I fell off. But I've been meaning to come back. But I was like really trying to do everything.
It really improved my inking, even digitally.
Yeah,
Just
like
that-
it makes you confident. It makes you do everything in ink.
Yeah,
It raises your confidence with just
the
putting the
open lid.
darn line down.
But the open lid stuff, that's similar to the issue that Josh was having when he was doing the sarcophagus refrigerator. Like the angles
That was rough.
get messed up. So you just got to draw the lid separately and understand its own perspective and angles. Study perspective and drawbox.com.
Oh man, Joyce. When I took a nap after work today, and when I woke up, I was checking my messages, and Soulbrush messaged me, and he's like, "Did Joyce quit art?" And I'm like, "What the fuck did I
What?
miss in like the 2 hours I was sleeping?" And so she's like, "It's in her story," and I'm like, "Let me see." And then it was like, I looked at it. It was just about you quitting, like not quitting, like not doing Artist Alley anymore. And I was like,
Oh,
I
Did he
was-
just cut off when I said art?
I don't know.
And
I was
then
like,
listen
clean
to
your
Art-
ears,
Artist
clean the
Alley.
earwax out your ears, and watch the video. It's just like Artist Alley, not quitting art.
That's hilarious.
I was like, so what happened? Like,
that's a Ricardo move, though. Just
I thought
quit
you were
art.
going through
I'm
a
quitting art.
crisis. I was like,
I go-
waiting for a sec, like, do I have to call Joyce? Like,
Did I lead
don't-
to a crisis?
don't
My
quit.
clickbait story. I know it like cuts off, and then the next story is like, "Is Stally?"
I got you.
Now that you're
the
here,
YouTube
go buy
icon.
stuff from my shop.
It's Joyce like, oh, and then quitting arts. But
The YouTube thumbnail, the classic thumbnails.
Hilarious. All right. You guys ready for the Anthony Wheeler chaotic
Anthony
draw
Wheeler.
along?
Alright.
Wheeler.
Wheeler.
All right.
Wheeling
All
and
right.
dealing.
The first card is Devious
Devious.
or Miniature.
Sure.
We all have to
Miniature.
draw really tiny today.
There's Matthew.
Yeah, Channel Matthew.
Channel Matthew. All right. The next one is
Did you use lowercase
Doll.
vowels? Oh, the T is lowercase. Never mind. It's just
Doll
the R.
or Goblin.
Goblin.
Did we do this one? Have we done Goblins
Goblin
before?
or doll? This is
I don't
a
know.
while ago. I mean, we did a long time ago. Goblin.
Well, either way, it's gonna be Miniature and
Goblin.
Devious. Goblin. Aren't goblins devious and
Devious and
miniature anyway?
Yes.
It is in their nature.
All four of
There
those.
you go.
Devious and miniature. Goblin dolls are devious and miniature.
And it's a blank card. You should fill that out with something. Can't leave it to
Horses.
Josh, or if Josh had that card, he put like wieners.
Horses _ wieners.
Horse
No.
wiener.
Pick one, y'all.
You don't know
Different kind
that.
of podcast.
Or both.
No, we're not doing this one. This is Clown and Wizard. I feel like we just did that
We
one.
did
just,
that one.
yeah, it
We
was like
did.
How many cards are in this
weeks
deck?
ago.
Well, we're running thin, but I thought I took all the ones out, but maybe I
There's
think it
couple back
fell.
in now.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like we did this one too. Sock Puppet. Did we do Sock Puppet? And-
I wasn't
and-
here
and-
for that one.
And
I
Boney?
think so.
I mean, yay or nay?
Yeah, I think we did sock
It was,
puppet. I
it was
remember
over
that.
2 months ago. So
Okay. Oh, I'll pull another one. This is our rules.
Our
We
rule.
make the rules.
Our rules. It's Mario Day.
It's
Okay,
Mario
this
Day.
one's different.
Hey,
Tourist or crime fighting?
Crime fighting.
Oh,
Crime fighting tourists.
crime fighting.
Crime fighting tourist miniature goblin. That's devious.
That's too much. I'm not
How
doing
can
that.
you be crime fighting and be devious?
Um,
Yeah, vigilante.
yeah,
That's not
vigilante.
devious.
yeah, is Batman considered devious? I don't
Yeah.
know.
He could be,
Bat.
I think.
Perry the platypus. That's devious.
And I guess tonight's topic we can talk about Joyce quitting art.
Yeah, why do you quit art, Joyce?
Whoa.
What
As
is
she
it?
arts on the
What-
podcast, this is her last.
Alright. Don't do it,
excursion.
Joyce.
My last time I'm drawing circles and squares and lines.
You don't have to
I'm
quit.
doing that ever again.
You don't have to quit. Believe in yourself, damn
Believe
it.
in yourself.
Oh man, what am I even looking at right now?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what do I pick?
I had to make the screen big.
Where
There
do I
you go.
go?
Do that. Goblin doll.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, Goblin doll. That's also a tourist and a crime fighter. Jesus Christ.
We don't have to pick
Oh, are you doing all of them?
We just got a little overzealous before. We don't
Yeah.
have to.
There's
be.
nothing wrong with going a little extra. Or is there?
Yeah, Little Extra's doing 4 of the 3.
Oh boy. But yeah, do we have a topic or?
I mean,
There was. I didn't hear about it.
yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about quitting art?
No,
Troll the
never.
internet about it.
Nah, I've never been that dude.
Art's
my-
Never been-
always
It's in my
been there,
bones.
like, yes.
My bones. I was born thinking. I don't know.
You were born.
I mean,
born
it's
this
like I thought about it, and it's like I could just do something a little more chill and come home and have time to do stuff. But nope. I chose this.
I quit doing art for money, but I still do art.
Right. Is there? Yeah. I forget who I was talking to the other day. Maybe it was Brittany, but I think we were just having this conversation about doing art for ourselves and not having it to be a
Mhm.
focus monetarily, because that could like totally screw up someone. If you're
Yeah.
always thinking about
It
business.
ruins the passion. Yeah, it can-
How do I monetize my hobby?
yeah.
Yeah, it's your hobby, and like just have fun.
It's hard
Sometimes
when
it's-
Soul Brush is here.
Oh, hey,
Never
what's
told me what
happening?
you told him.
You missed it. Joyce just
his
quit live
ears
on
were
air.
ringing.
I didn't know.
Yeah, Joyce quit.
Just
This is
live.
This is her
Did you
final
know something we
drawing.
didn't?
Come on, Kenny. Oh man, well, thanks for stopping through, man.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
have you taken a break from art and why? All right.
Permanent break.
A break
I mean,
from
it's
art.
like I just go through phases.
I definitely
like,
think, yeah,
sometimes,
Ebbs and flows of
yeah,
everything.
like sometimes I'm like all I have in me is to do little sketches and just non-committal things, and I'm like, okay, I'm good there. Like, any more brain power right now, I'm gonna explode. But sometimes I just go all in. And
So breaks are just
it comes and
recharging,
goes,
right? Just taking breaks to recharge.
Mhm. I mean, I wouldn't even call it like an official break. I think I just hit the brakes a little bit, but it's never in my mind that it's I'm not gonna
Permanent,
do it. Like
yeah.
Mhm.
like if I'm on a break, it's not like I can't just doodle something. And
Yeah.
and I think I think the day job doing art.
He said that
You
so
know, that's-
salty.
Did you air
Well, no,
quote it?
I'm not salty. It's like it's not
It's complicated.
It's complicated. It's like I don't consider like it's art, but it's not
It's for
art.
Pad.
someone else. It's creative, but it's not your
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah. It's not like I'm passionate about doing slots. God forbid. God forbid.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone that thinks passionately about the slots. But that's just me. That's not everybody. That's just my opinion, and I'm right and everyone's wrong. So no, but I don't know. I feel like it's always been a part of what I do. And I like creating. I love creating for myself. And that's all that matters, really.
Yeah.
So I never get stressed out about it to the point where like I'm gonna stop because it's like stopping breathing almost, if that makes sense.
Well,
Maybe it
yeah.
sounds
That's how I
cheesy.
feel. That's how I feel, and I struggle also like with how cheesy it sounds, but it's just who I am.
It's just a
I
part
live
of
and breathe
your
art.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
part of your
my DNA.
DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way
It's
to
just
put it.
being a creative person and creating and drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've taken. I guess it's like breathing. So I've held my breath before. But when I do it, it's usually I take a month or two off because I'm writing. So but it's still a creative thing. And then coming out of that, I start working on the cover. So there will be art involved in that at some point. But the longest I've ever gone without drawing has been like 3 or 4 years in my early 30s.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Years.
Honestly, John, like that is the best part. Like when you just hole up and you
Mm-hmm.
get real like good at stuff, and then you like post all this stuff that's like amazing, and then everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Like that's the
So-
glow up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like honestly, not having like that outside interference with what
Yeah.
you're doing can really make a difference because it's fun to share and like connect with people in that way. But sometimes you just need to like do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah. Totally.
oh, the warm fuzzies.
Aw.
You
Yeah,
goddamn right.
I'm not quitting art.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
You
don't
would have
even-
to hold an
say?
intervention if you were.
Yeah, this would be the intervention.
This
No,
whole podcast.
it's like a gang, and nobody quits art.
Nobody quits art. When you're in, you're in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John, we don't like most of us like we do figure drawing every other week, and I never post those because they're god awful.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like they're always helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll put
yeah.
mine in my stories. Just be like, all right, it's only gonna be here for 24 hours, so no one can judge past that.
Yeah.
So-
But there's like a ton of artwork that I've never posted because it doesn't really matter to me if people see it or not because
Yeah.
it's for me, it's for my growth. So
I honestly don't even remember the last time I posted art on my socials. It's like I just don't care.
Mhm.
no,
You
you
know?
owe art, Edward. Come on.
I owe everyone. I owe
You
no
owe
one nothing. Let's see. Soulbrush says Ed must have told you guys I was freaking out about Joyce's story. See,
Yeah.
everyone was having
Yeah.
a freak out.
Yes, that's what happened. That's
I
what
was like, did you watch the whole video?
happened. We
Or did
turned
it
it
cut
into a
off at-
lesson
did you,
on
like-
listening.
Did you cut it off at art and then didn't hear the artist alley part?
Shit.
Or like maybe it cut off or like the internet died at like art. It's like- No, I am I mean I'm definitely gonna talk about it some more in a video, but I've done Artist Alley, which like exhibiting for about 12 years on and off, and I'm just moving on to like different disciplines.
That's
and
an
stuff.
impressive
More-
run, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a crazy long time to dedicate to that.
It was I mean I definitely had to take like 4 years off when I was working for slots because I just didn't have the time to do that. But it was so much easier then to like get into conventions, and I did a lot of like travel to Virginia and Florida for some of my some of the ones that I did just for fun, I mean, that's kind of how I handled it when I was younger. I just kind of like showed up like, cool, I made $200,
I'm not a
Mhm.
convention regular. Is AI art a thing that shows up to conventions?
They're really like trying to crack down on that, but
Okay.
it
Mhm.
does happen because there's a lot of like resellers there too at
Yeah.
Encounter Boost. So there's like
Boo.
it's a thing. Like it's gonna
Boo.
be there, but as far as Artist Alley goes, they do have stricter rules on that.
Did you
stuff.
guys notice any AI art at DesignerCon?
I didn't. I wasn't on the lookout for it though.
Mm,
I
Was
didn't
there
notice
something that you
any.
missed, or
I didn't notice any
Okay.
either. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
You cut it off. You're like, no.
Oh my
you want to blame me?
Yeah. Oh, it's all your fault.
How are you to blame me?
because you probably made her cry? He thought.
Oh,
Oh,
Like
like it was like directly related to Edward.
Oh,
doing it.
like you said something so mean about my art. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
You broke her,
notoriously-
man.
I'm not that notorious of an asshole, am I?
No, not at all.
Supernatural slot
everyone's like,
machine.
no.
You should quit right now.
No, don't stop.
Hey,
Oh man. All right. What's like an empty comment? What does that even mean?
Oh, let me see. That might be an emoji. Oh, it's
Oh,
laughing
it is.
emoji.
YouTube link, I think.
I have both Twitch and YouTube. See the details.
What'd you say, Josh?
It looks like a. Oh, I thought it was a YouTube link. Never mind.
Okay. Oh boy.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like,
oh.
sometimes I'm like, what if I just like quit? Like, I just, was like an accountant or something.
A normie.
Came home and I can just like, I don't know, like
that the
some
life-
people just like
Dude,
come home,
yeah.
pot, and that's it.
I have wondered how people like their existence of like you don't do anything creative, you just watch TV. It's just like, oh yeah, people. That's just most people just do that. There's nothing wrong
It
with
is
it.
weird for sure.
They're
not
part of
judging.
like a bowling league or something. Just
I mean,
It
that's
would-
something, but there's
Yeah.
so many people who just like they come home and just whatever, it's their life.
No
but
hobbies.
I'm like, I can't, I can't do that. I'm gonna go crazy.
yeah. Oh, that's funny because like I was literally just on the Lightbox website before hopping on here. This like slowly filling out the application form. It's like, am I gonna submit? Am I gonna submit? Am I not gonna? should I
Like one
submit?
field per day.
Yeah. So and I was like, okay, I'm gonna apply, and if they accept, then I still have that maybe yes, maybe no, but I don't know. But then I'll be like, I got
Yeah.
accepted, so I should commit, and I'm like, no, I don't need to.
I've
I'm so
already
weird
done
about
this.
that right now. It's like,
Yeah, no.
yeah, like kind of yes, but kind of no at the same time.
It's so far in advance to commit,
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking, well, if I just apply, then there's
You sound-
that. But
You sound like
Well, what if
Lightbox asked you out on a date.
What if you don't get accepted? Would you feel like, well, now I want to do it?
right?
No, I want to do it.
Yeah,
No, I feel like that was what was in the cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get like buttered. Like, how dare they Lightbox not accept me?
Put me in for a second time. More.
Oh boy. What else is there? Deviant, I guess. Goblin doll. Did you guys do a doll?
No, I'm just
Oh,
doing.
I did a doll.
Devious
I did
Goblin
a
crime
goblin.
fighter.
I like
At
your
least this is
chubby
Colby.
goblin.
Who, me?
Like,
Yeah.
who's chubby goblin?
Becky.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to draw goblins.
Yeah, I was like, it took me forever to start. I
I'm
was
here
like,
looking up a reference on goblins. That's how out of it I am.
There's so many decisions, like so much flexibility with a
There's
goblin.
a lot of different kinds of goblins.
Yes. Mine is a photo taking goblin. That's how you know I'm a tourist, because I'm taking photos. Analog camera.
That's what I did with mine, and I put mine in like a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh.
That's the sign of tourist Hawaiian shirt.
That's the sign of tourist. I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate doll.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm only saying that because I didn't.
Yeah, don't,
Or I'm like,
don't put us all to shame.
Searching on your space, Brian.
Oh, no problem. All
'Cause
are
I
welcome.
have to make a full body.
Yes, you do. You do. All are welcome.
I don't even have room for a full body. But if
Yeah,
Well,
just
Elise
one-
is
fault
doing
is
one,
that?
then I have to do
You have
one.
like, yeah, there you go. It's all that space above you.
What do you mean? What do you mean by it's Goblin Vegas?
Oh, in
Wait,
World of
okay,
Warcraft.
the new raid. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that sounds awesome. Actually,
Like goblins. How about goblin deeds? Right.
Galagio.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I have to draw so many like fingers for a goblin. They're so like that thing's long.
Yeah, and you
They're
went like
holding a camera.
spindly.
just do popcorn fingers.
Popcorn fingers.
It's funny. I met the new intern at work today because I don't know. Apparently he's been there for a while, but
Been there for a while.
I guess he's just a guy that works there.
yeah. But then we were
They
talking.
couldn't
and-
avoid him.
No, he was a cool dude. But it's funny because like, he was telling me what he was into, and he was like, "Oh, Magic the Gathering and like Hearthstone." I'm like, "Hey!" And then
Did
it's
you
like,
know?
yeah. By the way,
You might have heard of.
You just kind of like
me.
chuck a card at him, just kind of like
You know.
bounce on his chest.
here you go, kid. You're welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Don't spend it all in one
Yeah, I was
place.
just don't
Even
spend it all.
signed it.
No,
He
it's just
signed
like
it
this-
for him. He's like,
Right.
"Why?"
It just says you're
But it-
welcome on it.
No, it was cool because like he thought it was really cool, but like it's like I can't even impress my kids at home with
Oh,
that kind
yeah.
of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Well, if they're
I
not
was like,
into
"Hey,
it.
look what your dad's doing." He's like, "Okay, that's cool."
I'm surprised your son isn't like he's not into that kind of gaming.
No, he's into like Fortnite and other
Mm.
kind of shooters and stuff.
Marvel
Yeah.
Rivals.
Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals.
Marvel Rivals. He's into.
You know,
He
the
just-
thing is,
Break it
Yeah,
down.
Josh.
Check it out for us, Josh.
that was the
Oh, okay.
joke. 'cause
That was
Oh.
oh, the
thing-
okay. He showed up in the game. That's right.
Yeah, like
I watched a
my
video on
son-
how to learn, and everyone's like, "Here's the thing," and they just show a picture of him, and then they move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
my son can't be bothered with anything that like it's not cool, especially if I have some sort of input on it. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I was trying to get him to play like Call of Duty forever, and before he even touched it, or maybe it was Fortnite, he wouldn't have anything to do with it unless his friends were into it. Like if Dad says like, "Hey, why don't you try this game?" It's like, "No, that's okay. I'm cool."
Dang.
And then,
But at least the internet work thinks I'm cool.
Hey, sometimes that's all that
You
matters.
got to take your victory
all-
somewhere.
W.
Right. You're missing a foot, Elisa. Doesn't count.
Well,
Oh.
he's behind Brian's head.
Yes, I'm
yeah, it's
taking up too much
rapid.
room.
It's okay. You leave your head right there.
Oh man.
Like Goblin is not gonna get any service as even as a tourist because he ain't got no shoes.
No shoes,
No shoes, no service. Damn it! What kind of? Okay, maybe I won't do a doll.
I put a bow on mine.
The goblin is the doll.
Yes.
All right.
So you guys working on any current projects? That's not,
Not
work
at
related.
not at the moment. Well, kind of wrapping up some stuff, some freelance
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some airbrush painting studies, or like practice.
Cool.
Oh.
That's cool. What are you trying to do airbrush wise?
The prints that I've made.
Oh, okay. That should be fun.
It's it was tricky, like so it's like there's like the mechanical aspect of it. So I've learned that like thinning out the paint with some alcohol helps, because I was straight up raw dog in life with just and I'm like,
Oh, you
"Why
didn't
are
thin it
you-"
out at all?
Yeah, I was like, why are you clogging? And then I took it apart and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it also depends on the size of your needle. Some of the smaller size needles are more prone to clogging, especially when you're spraying for a while.
Yeah.
Just try to do it in burst.
I kept just telling myself, this is fun, right? This is fun. I'm having fun.
And having fun.
That's the thing about airbrush. It's definitely like a learning process.
God, yeah. I feel like it's like it's all on the wrist.
Right.
I hate to say.
Yeah, I was watching some
Yeah.
YouTube videos, and when they were painting, it was like they were painting something that was 10 times smaller than what I was painting, and it looked like magic. Like they would just do a brush stroke, and immediately, like you could see the difference in values. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's cool.
That's definitely one of those things where it's the more you use the gun, it's kind of like you learn how your hand holds things and stuff. It's just it'll come with time, I feel like.
Yeah. Although now I feel like I'm cosplaying as a tattoo artist, because I got a glove on one hand, I'm holding a gun, and there's paints on my table. I've got alcohol to clean it.
Are you wearing a mask?
No. We just we just go. We roll with it.
You just go.
We ball.
We ball.
I guess it's not as toxic as resin.
Yeah,
So-
Or
I
spray paint.
I did have a what do you call it, the box that has a fan in it. I forgot what to call it. Spraying booth.
Yeah, the spray booth. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, safety first, kids.
That's right.
Yeah, is it strong enough to suck like all the
The fumes.
paint
Yeah,
vapors? Okay,
pretty good.
that's good. Yeah, I think for the toy I printed out, I think I'm actually just gonna do that like by hand.
Like with a
Like
paintbrush.
yeah, I'm just gonna. I also don't feel like breaking out all the airbrush stuff. That's one thing about airbrushing I hate. It's like I gotta get the compressor and I have to like clean. It's like I'm switching out colors, especially.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
I think I'm just gonna prime it and then I'm gonna find a spray paint and just base coat it. Like I think I'm gonna do mine red, but at least base coat it with just spray paint, so it's like the easy way to get a smooth.
You're talking about your zigzag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it turns out. If I fuck it up, I'll just print another one.
Yeah, that's
you
the
go.
best part of getting a 3D printer. You could just try it without fear of it.
Yeah, you'll just have a little whole army
A whole army of
messed
fuck
up.
ups.
Yeah, they're gonna come for you in your sleep.
You're Sid, but You're just
Yeah.
not a kit basher or anything.
Mm. Yeah, I'm already designing the next one, but I'm not doing it this month. I have like
Yeah,
too
you already
much.
March is done. You completed March.
Yeah, I did March. I did
did
it,
it.
Yeah.
You did it.
but
Whoa.
I'm looking at maybe April. Maybe April. We'll see. But it's actually been fun doing some modeling.
Oh,
And
nice.
like I don't like Nomad is like probably the perfect thing to like just
Like
get
experiment with.
experiment with. Yeah, like if you go into ZBrush right off the go, it's just
Mhm.
like there's so
That's a
many
lot.
different panels.
That's a lot, that program.
Yeah, even Blender. Blender is free and all, but like fuck my life, there's just so much shit. You know?
Yeah. Blender's too
Oh.
much for me.
I don't even want
That's-
to think about that donut.
That's interesting though to hear you say that about Nomad, because I think that's been my apprehension is that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna be overwhelmed.
I was actually watching a few videos of iPad on the ZBrush versus Nomad, and I saw a couple artists say that using Nomad is actually like being creative, whereas if you're
interesting.
using ZBrush, it's still a lot of technical stuff
Technical,
and
yeah.
panels, but it's almost like sketching when you're using Nomad. So,
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah.
Nomad, if you're out there watching, we take sponsors.
Sponsor us.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Nomad, if you have Prang's number, have them contact us.
have your people call
Have
our
your
people.
call our podcast.
Should do a praying challenge.
I'd do that. Brittany wouldn't even have to go shopping. She would just dig out her Prang supplies and go report it.
I used to talk so much shit about her praying
Watercolors.
watercolors. That was me being a snob about art supplies, which I feel I'm less of a snob now.
I
you
feel
know,
like you are.
You've grown.
that I am a snob.
No,
snob?
you're a lot less of an art
Oh,
snob.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
I
just-
think it's a flex when you make art with cheap art supplies. Like,
I would agree.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
people that go into like Microsoft Paint and
Oh,
do
Yeah,
that,
that
I'm
was
like,
paint.
I'm like, that's impressive.
I saw someone do like an illustration in Excel. I was like, I didn't even know
What?
that was possible.
I was like, stop it.
Like, there's no
Right.
way. There's no
Stop it.
way. Knock it off, bro.
Blaze, hold on, I'm catching up. I was like that as a kid. I did not know where to look for what is cool. I don't know what the context is.
I was talking about Dom.
Oh, okay. And John says, "Do you use ZBrush at work?" No, because then I don't do 3D at work.
Yeah,
I had a
it hasn't,
coworker-
hasn't been
Wizards.
asked upon yet.
Yeah, I actually I had a coworker today. Rich. He was saying, "Hey, you should start doing your own 3D models," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Eh,
Now he's right though. You should.
For work,
It's easy for me to say 'cause I don't do it.
No, I just feel like I'll just get because the 3D artists at my job are just overwhelmed, so I can see where he's coming from.
Yeah,
It's
it's
almost
like,
like-
have a little extra manpower.
Yeah, but I already know how the job is going to do it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Edward does 3D. We can just
Yeah,
drop
they're-
like
They're gonna make it not fun.
Yeah, we can
You don't
not
make it
pay him
enough fun.
more.
Yeah,
right."
give you more responsibility.
It's like I didn't sign up for this. So, but I do enjoy it, but I just enjoy it for like whatever stupid thing I feel like I want to 3D print. And that's about it,
Mhm.
you know.
I don't blame you.
Like, let me keep it fun, damn it.
Yeah,
And I
Let
think
me
that's
have this.
I think that's the thing with art. I think we just need to just keep it fun, you know.
Yeah.
Don't-
I
Yeah.
find myself. I have to stop doing that. I I find myself asking that of people, and it's just like a natural response. Like I saw a friend over the weekend, and she showed me this, like she made like a Baba Yaga house out of like
Okay.
found objects and like clay and stuff, and it was like amazing. And like the first thing out of my mouth was like, "Oh my god, you could sell this for so much money." And she's like, "No, I just made it for me." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course you did." It's like this, but it's just such a
But
weird.
think about it.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
just
trying to monetize people, Lisa.
yeah, I know. Well, it's like it's just like such a weird response.
It's
to
an
have. I'm like,
instinct.
yeah, it's like an instinct because it's like I think we're so capitalism. We're so tied to that of like.
Yeah, trying to
Of
pay
course,
bills.
you would
and-
just make art to
Yeah.
sustain yourself. But
Almost
it's
like there's no value for the sake of doing if you can't sell it.
yeah,
Yeah.
almost like you're
and-
worthless to society unless you can make money with a
Yeah.
hobby.
Yeah.
and it's like it doesn't have to be that way.
So it's important to make work that is just fun.
There's a better way, people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't have to post it, and you don't gotta impress anyone. Like sometimes I just do like dumb, stupid doodles
Yeah.
because I can, and it seriously helps bring back that like I
The
fucking hate
fun of
doing
it.
this because I've been there. I've been like I fucking hate like putting this fucking brush down and it helps restore that. And
Mhm.
yeah, I just hate how everyone, all these Gen Zs. I'm
Whoa,
sorry.
shots fired!
I know. Look at this boomer Joyce.
Back in my day,
Back in my day, we used to
No,
just
but,
do
like-
art for art's sake.
like true stories though. When I was teaching at the university, I had a student be like, "Can I interview you?" I'm like, all right. And then one of her questions was like, Twitter culture has it so that you have to work like 16 hours a day at art to get better. What do you think of that? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, why the
Don't-
fuck does Twitter? Like,
I'm
what
like-
asshole on Twitter just made that up?
Why are you like, no, like, don't do that. Like, you don't have to burn yourself out to get good. Like, no.
Get
why
good,
is this
you-
a thing? Why is this still a thing in Twitter culture? Like, it was Twitter back then, but
It's still Twitter.
now it's nothing. It's dead. It's dead to me. That's what it is.
It got hit by a DDoS today.
Oh,
Good for them.
Good
Well-
for them. Yeah, it's funny when I did the zigzag thing. It was like I felt that it was definitely not easier. Easier in the sense that like I felt more creative because I was doing it for me,
Hmm
and like and I'm thinking about like I think Elise had mentioned like, oh, you should sell these, and
Yeah,
I was like,
I said
Wow,
that.
it's always
I said that.
I
didn't
actually-
I?
okay.
I
okay.
said
lot
you
of
should
us
make
said
a
it.
toy.
no, and it's
That
a
was
great
me.
compliment for sure. Like that's
because
like
it's
that-
good enough to sell, but it's like
Right.
it's like not the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I made when like the motive behind it was just like, all right, I'm just doing this for me, and if my friends like it, then they can have one.
And we
You know, it's-
loved it.
Yeah, it's not like I would. It was something I wasn't planning on selling to you guys. It was just like, here, I did a
A
thing.
gift. And I'm like, make
Yeah.
money
Yeah,
with your
share
gift.
in a way.
And
Yeah,
then
we're
come
all
back
like
next-
monetize.
He's gonna come back next session. He's like, all right, well, I got 5 of my friends here.
All you do is get 5 of your friends.
Oh no, pyramid zigzag.
That's how I sucker you guys. I start with like handing out freebies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the cola variant.
Dude, I really love this brush.
Sketchy.
Sketchy round.
Sketchy around. It's a good one.
It feels right.
It's like very like illustratory,
Yeah.
like cartoony.
Yeah, I think it definitely lends itself to like how I draw too. So like I like this. Way to go, Magma. Looks
You
like
did
you're-
it.
Job.
You did it. You're learning. Because I know there was a point when early on Magma, I think we were struggling with.
You're still talking to me.
Talking directly to Magma.
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 Oh my god, Brian, look at that gradient on that.
I know. I'm like
It's very
fine with
nice.
it.
Thank you.
Like what brush are you using? It has some texture in there.
Chalky.
Yeah, I
use
just
Chalky
zoomed out.
1.
I like
Chalky
how
1
I'm
with
like
a low
looking at my
flow.
screen and I'm like, oh, I'm drawing like the other screen. I can just look at that one. You said a chalk brush?
Chalky 1 right under sketchy
One, that's-
to
Oh,
the
wow.
left
Very
and
nice.
down, or right and down a sketchy round
Chalky 1.
Chalky.
with a low flow. All right, I'm done drawing.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
My
Oh,
neck,
shit.
All right.
my neck and was it back and body hurts
Back and body.
still.
You're done, Brian? I
I'm
don't see
going to
no
get you that
doll.
shirt.
I'm done.
I don't see no
You
tourists.
see a devious crime fighting goblin.
Oh, I forgot about crime fighting.
he has the G logo on his chest, which you can't see because he's too low. And
Oh,
the
It's the
Robin
G
mask.
for goblin.
We did the same thing. It's on my belt buckle.
Look at that.
Eh,
Because we're real G's, you know?
Stupid G.
Yes. Our goblins are partners in crime fighting.
But also devious somehow.
Also devious. Because they pretend to be crime fighters to rob people.
I
Oh,
was gonna say it's because right after
Mm.
fighting crime,
diabolical.
I stick pie in your pants.
Blaze, don't not use reference. Just take pictures of boxes and look at them and draw them. Don't not use reference.
You know, I don't think we've ever asked Blaze. He's an artist. I assume if he's watching.
No, he has
this.
artist friends, but I think he's getting into art.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yes. Good night, though. And study perspective. Study perspective.
Ugh.
Did you say
Josh
bleh?
should make a sound when we said study perspective. Ugh.
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Wouldn't that be
Nah,
funny,
it was-
Miko? Like he's the only goblin in the city, but he's wearing a mask to protect his identity.
I wonder who could that be?
Who could
Who
that
is that?
be? They all just roll their eyes at him.
Gobby, we didn't expect it to be you.
Gobby,
I don't know why his name has to be Gobby, but
It's
because he's a
it
goblin.
sounds
G
right.
is.
Gobby sounds like a slur for a goblin, though.
You fucking
no.
gabs.
Gabs.
You fucking gabs.
I don't normally draw non-humans, so unless they're robots, I draw robots,
Robots.
robots, people, and weapons. That's like my specialties.
I've never liked drawing weapons or cars.
Cars, I hate drawing cars.
Like
I was
used to
looking
always
at my sketchbook that I had when I was 4 years old, and there was a lot of the Count from Sesame Street because I had a tutorial book on how to draw him. And
Oh, that's
bats.
cool.
And there was like
So
rainbows and sea creatures and like a page of like guns and knives, and then it went back to like rainbows. And, like, I was like,
Girl of
"Wow,
many
look at that."
interests.
This is a phase for
Yeah.
one day.
I was like 4.
That's crazy. You have a sketchbook from when you were 4 years old.
I know. I was
holy
like,
shit.
yay, I kept this.
Did your mom keep all that stuff?
I got like, so I moved out of my parents' place, I think 12 years ago or something like that. But
Hmm.
over the years, they've been slowly like
Finding
wanting
stuff.
stuff out to me.
That's how they're like, we don't
Sometimes
need
it'll be like after a lunch, and it's like, by the way, we have some stuff. Here you go.
My dad just called me today and said we found a box of like old posters and VHS tapes. You guys want them? I was like, I don't even have a VCR.
it.
What?
Call Alan. He bought a $4 VCR to watch VHS tapes.
You can
Actually, I
digitize-
need a VCR.
You can
'cause-
digitize those.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
that's
You can get VCRs at Goodwill for $4.
$4 because I need
$4.
one because me and Rachel's wedding video from the Flamingo
Aw.
Oh, you definitely want to digitize
is
that.
on VHS.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this
Yeah.
white VHS commemorative from.
I have the same
it's
thing.
white?
I have the same thing. I
Fancy.
digitized it.
Because eventually
you?
I digitized it. Yeah.
that data is gonna get is gonna deteriorate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I digitized it and I was watching it and I was like, ugh, I don't remember looking like this in 2000.
Like what?
like
you were
it's
getting
like
married?
it's 2000. Ugh.
Oh. Brian had frosted tips.
Oh, shit.
Like a
Who am I,
shell
Sugar Ray?
when you were getting married.
Actually, I look more like Smash Mouth. I'm not
Yeah.
no Sugar Ray.
Oh man.
Smash.
Guy Fieri-ing it.
Did you have a goatee,
Not at maybe. You know what? I think so.
baby?
I did at the time, but I don't remember if it was for the wedding or not. I'm gonna say yes. I
Huh.
did.
It was a style.
It was
I
the
feel
style.
like I had a goatee when I got married, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, we had like this box of VHS tapes that we digitized a bunch of like home movies, and we used to do these terrible like martial arts fight scenes in the garage, and I digitized a bunch of those.
Oh,
It's just Ryan going.
Basically, but better martial arts. Come on, Josh. Come on. Don't discount
Actually,
me.
when I was in high school and through college, we used to make me and my friends used to make little cheesy horror movies.
oh, that's cool.
The Blair
We
Witch
would,
style.
Like Blair Witch stuff. But it was mostly us like making a lot of fake blood and like messing up my parents' carpet.
Nice.
Ugh.
Not on purpose. We thought we laid enough like tarp down, but sometimes it seeped
It's
through.
never enough
so-
tarp. It's never enough.
Yeah, that's one thing I forgot. Like before I went to art school, I was one of the things I wanted to do was like make movies, but like I had no idea
Oh,
how.
like special effects or
Special
just
effects.
specific- Oh, okay.
Yeah, special effects or like just horror movies. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
just-
wanted to make like kung fu movies back in the 90s.
Nice.
Like we were
We still
waiting, and then
can.
we were like, how do I get on the Power Rangers? I just want to be beat up by a Power Ranger
Could've
as one of
made-
the buddies.
Kung Pao.
Kung Pao.
Could've claimed that direction.
There you
An
go.
amazing movie.
Right. Does your back hurt, Brian?
Back and body hurts.
Aw.
I need my what was the name of that pattern? That
Gingham.
Gingham.
Oh yeah.
I need that shirt. I need that as a shawl just to wear and just like
Babushka
hunched
style.
over. Be hunched over.
Sell potatoes.
Oh my god.
Sell potatoes.
This is your life now, Brian.
Well, I can picture Brian wearing that. And he's like, no, 5 rupees.
Rupees.
I don't know.
Shekels.
Shekels. All right, time to color.
Man, y'all are so fast. Just like,
I was in a hurry today because I was in pain. It hurts to hunch over and twist to
That-
the slightly.
does
to
that
the left
motivate
of it.
you? I'm gonna art
Pain.
like so hard.
I'm gonna art so hard because if I didn't color it, I mean, I would be fine, but Edward would not
Freak
not
out.
Stop, yeah, he would not stop making fun of me if
How
I did.
dare you?
He'd be like, "What did you quit art like Joyce?"
Oh,
No, Artist Alley. Artist Alley.
Yeah, quitter.
It's like the meme template with the sword. And it's like, yeah, yesterday or something.
I don't
It
think I've
has some
seen
sort
that
of-
one.
Yeah,
I'm old,
find
remember?
it.
I'm not up to date on memes.
You're from the 2000s.
I'm from the 2000s, where all your
Yeah,
base are belong to us.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
That's
man,
a
that's
early
OG
early
rebel.
memory.
Yeah. Brian's the lead singer of Smash Mouth. That's
Smash
how
Mouth.
old he is.
Right.
Hey now.
Can't get enough of you, baby.
They won't stop coming and they won't stop coming.
2000 and late, you know it. That's Black
Oh
Eyed
my God.
Peas. I'm so 3008. You're so 2000 and late.
You know, adjacent to Smash Mouth, just to change subjects, I just saw a music venue in town is having a Shrek rave.
What?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
do I want to go to that? I kind of do because I've seen
It's
like,
in celebration
silly-
of Shrek 5.
silly raves.
The new
Probably,
Shrek.
probably.
Alright, there's the sword meme link. I tried to find a G-rated one. Some of these are way inappropriate.
I don't think this podcast is G-rated.
Yeah,
Not
we're
if
not
Edward's on
G-rated.
here.
Wow.
He can post it. Hey, I don't make the rules.
Hey, I curse less than the old podcasts. How about that?
You do. You do actually.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
like
true.
we're not trying to get that
Monetize
praying money, right?
That's true.
the fucking
You're
praying
practicing.
money.
You don't need your fucking money praying.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
I'm glad I
bro-
don't edit these podcasts.
Yeah, like I was listening to the old podcast, and like it's always every time I'm talking, it's just, you would
The
bleep
bleep.
me.
Oh, you were actively bleeped?
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would,
Oh,
yeah, I would edit it later because we were trying to get sponsorship. We're trying to get praying money back
Oh,
then.
I see.
So we're like, let's not.
Oh, like
use
for
too
real,
praying
for
money.
real. I see.
Yeah. We didn't want the explicit tag on the podcast. And then at one point we just gave up.
Like, I
Fuck
can't
it.
filter this mouth.
Well, because it was
Okay.
always once or twice an episode, which is not bad. But the one time it was like 5 or 6. I was like, he's testing me. He's testing me.
I know Shrek is really old. Like I remember watching the VHS tape in the car rides from San Francisco to Vegas.
Aw.
Like, my mom bought like this portable VHS player for the car, and she bought 3 movies: Shrek, The Labyrinth, and Harry and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Oh, what a great! That is an
That's a-
amazing
that's a-
assortment
That
of
probably
movies.
came in a 3-pack at Walmart.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
That's a Saturday night for me. Those 3 movies, hell yeah.
And
Oh
she
no,
was
John!
like
Wait,
not
John-
prepared for what was in Harold and Kumar. Like I was 8, and there's like certain
That's so
John, are you
scenes
funny.
joking?
where
By the way,
I actually
you
was
had to fast forward.
just in the mood to watch that the other night. It's so funny.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. Such a
John has
John,
to
are
be
you
joking.
serious? Are you serious? You gotta be joking, right? You got the hookup? You got the hookup? Got that praying money?
Like,
Representative.
no for no praying.
He's an ambassador.
I'm chalking. He's a
Praying
praying
ambassador.
ambassador. I'm chalking it up to him joking, but we're dead serious. We'll take some praying money. We'll use praying, and as long as it ain't rose art, get that rose art out of
Oh,
here.
we don't want that wax.
Get your waxy
bullshit.
crayons.
Yeah,
Wax.
fake red.
That's really good for making candles.
Because
Rose
it's what?
art. If you want to make candles.
As we discussed, it's not even good for making creepy crawlies.
Oh, it's
Come here,
okay.
Crawlers.
Creepy crawlers.
Come here, Phoenix. Oh, yeah, creepy crawlers. Come here.
Yeah, Phoenix has been a chatty one.
I know.
It's always chatty. Shut up, Phoenix.
Oh,
Give him a microphone
Let him speak.
she's been such a like
or give her
Ener-
a microphone.
she's been such a like energetic kitten like creature every morning, but like during the day she walks around all angry and old, like she's in pain. But at 4 a.m, it's like she's a kitten just
She's
prancing
a
around.
vampire.
John
She's
says
so
we won't be able
excited.
to. You won't be able to move forward with your property.
Oh man. Back to the
missed
drawing
out.
board, everyone.
Back
Oh,
to
well.
time.
Maybe Rosart is listening still.
Yeah, maybe we have to fall back.
We like
further.
wax.
We come
like
groveling
candles.
at their doorstep.
To
We're like
rose
sliding
art.
on because the floor is made of wax.
Their boardroom looks like a wax museum. like-
Yeah. Oh no, all the people are wax people.
Like a Timu wax museum.
Yeah. How horrifying. Oh, I don't want to shade this thing.
You have to because it's next to mine, and now yours
I
looks super
know.
flat.
It does.
Shade it, damn it.
The least you can do.
I've noticed I draw everyone facing to the left, so I tried to make this one facing to the right this time.
I feel like I have
Really?
a habit of
Yeah,
facing to the left also.
On Magma, everything I draw faces left. But like
Oh,
if I look at my
yeah.
sketchbook,
I
it tends to alternate.
I am looking down below, and yeah, I'm seeing that.
We all went to the left.
Why do we do that?
Because of the way we read.
This is a left-leaning podcast. Yeah, I said it.
In more ways than one.
If you haven't figured it out already.
Yeah.
I haven't figured it out.
If you haven't figured it out, we have a lot of empathy in this podcast.
Except for Brian today, who wants to
Podcast is
dabble on the
DEI.
other side. So-
Dabble on the other side.
Did you say this is a DEI?
There's a DEI podcast.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
shit! The hell happened? Are you guys getting like some weird blackouts?
Yeah.
It reloads the canvas.
No,
It's
it's
Okay.
happened
about a
like
couple
five
times,
or
yeah.
6 times. Look at this 807 strokes. I'm so efficient today
Hey.
with the full
Look at
colors.
I think I am at 1,444.
That's like half my
That's-
usual.
1194. And my strokes in.
Efficiency, damn it!
It's that lasso fill tool. That's how I reduce the amount of strokes I use.
You know, I actually saw a couple videos recently of artists showing how they paint using the lasso tool, and like Lowish uses it a lot.
Oh yeah.
For masking,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, for mask, and it's
yeah.
just like really, it's just such a cool way to like lay down color super fast.
I
Very
used to
clean,
do
too.
that for. I used to do that
Yeah.
for like is because it's the way I did it was inspired by comic book coloring from like the early 2000s, the cuts and gradients.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I didn't have like a reliable tablet, so it was very difficult for me. So I stopped doing it. I should start doing it again now that I have Procreate.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like I just never, I don't know. I feel like my mind doesn't think that way about color though, but it looks really cool.
yeah.
You have nothing praying. I was like, actually, I don't know if I've ever.
I don't have any praying stuff.
I have
either.
nothing praying.
Oh no, I do have
Praying.
praying. I have like sketch pencil sets from.
Oh,
Praying.
they're watercolors. I think that's it. Are they?
I think that's
No,
what
they
Brittany had was the praying
I think they're
watercolors.
watercolors.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is color pencils, and there. I see some markers. I see some construction paper.
What are you,
Ah,
outside or something?
I just googled praying.
Oh, okay.
Went to Google Images.
Gotcha.
I just have pencil sets. One is Derwent, the fancy company, and then Prang pencil sketch sets.
I think I just have Prismacolor pencils.
I got like
Can't
this.
go wrong with
I got like that big
Yeah.
72 pencil set for as a gift one time for a Prismacolor, and
Mhm.
I was like, I should just use them because I'm always afraid to use them. Like I'm saving them for some special piece.
Mhm.
Like they're not doing any good sitting in that tin, that really nice, arguably tin.
Mhm. Exactly. Just use it, damn it.
Just use it.
Stop being afraid.
That was one of my goals this year, was use art supplies I bought or received.
How's that going for you?
Wait,
I opened
Whoa.
the monster clay.
Yes,
Yay!
there's evidence.
that doesn't count anymore,
Doesn't
Brian.
count.
You have to actually
I have
use
to actually,
it.
yes, I have to actually use it. I got too comfortable with digital stuff, so
It's because it's so easy, like cleanup wise.
yeah,
Yeah,
just close the flap of the iPad, clean,
done.
stick the pencil to the side to recharge, and close the flap.
What is on top of your? What kind of hat is that, Elisa?
It's like a Batman hat
Oh,
because he's a crime
Oh.
fighter.
I thought those were
I was
teeth.
thinking at
Yeah, I thought those were teeth as well.
Oh, yeah, it does
was
look
like,
like a
"That's-"
creature. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when that '89 Batman came out. Batman hats and shirts were just everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
that logo is
That logo's
iconic.
so good.
It's so good.
It's like hand done. It's like airbrush too. That one for the posters and everything.
Mhm. It's like a little kind of like a little bit of chromish
Yeah.
going on.
It's amazing. Amazing work. Got the disposable camera. Look at that. The classic Kodak yellow disposable camera.
Classic.
John,
It's-
on your deathbed, I wish I had opened up a box of fancy pencils, and then my kids would throw them in the trash. They were like, "Well, we don't do art, so
Oh,
no one's buying Prismacolor, unused Prismacolors."
I have a feeling that when I die, my kids are just gonna sell all my shit because they're gonna be like, "What use do I have for like a giant Godzilla figure?"
I need a new graphics card, so I'm gonna sell.
Your
Yeah.
estate sale is going to be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell Rachel just
They'll
sell
keep
it
the
or
Emmy. They'll keep the
Yeah.
Emmy. Come on.
They'll keep, of course they will. Or just leave it to like friends.
My magma stopped working.
Oh no.
Not that I'm going anytime soon.
No, we don't. We don't plan on it. Yes, Phoenix. Hi. We might.
I have this
we might
feeling
need
if
to
I
adopt
said
another
like,
car.
"Oh, Edward's giving away his Kim Jong Gi books," I'm gonna make sure I'm on that list.
Oh god.
I'm gonna butter him up now.
Oh, God.
Literally
With butter.
with butter.
Whatever
Like
you
when he's
want.
like his corpse.
Yes.
No, you gotta get on while he's still alive.
So he's gonna butter me alive.
Like a
I'm not.
lobster.
Bit roast.
Like a
I'm
lobster.
not gonna butter you up. I already know if I'm in your wheel, it's gonna be like if Brian can get 3 pieces of art done, then he gets this. I was like, well,
Oh, it's
it
like a
would've been nice to have-
challenge.
it would have been
Yeah.
nice to have that. I guess I'm not getting it.
You know, there's gonna be requirements on my shit.
As there should be, like Brewster's
like-
Millions.
Oh my-
I need a shit.
Throwback.
That's funny. That's like the second time I've heard someone reference Brewster's Millions in like the past week.
They should make Brewster's Billions. Actually, that won't work.
Brewster's.
Get on it.
They
Write
were
the
like-
script.
You got to spend $3 billion. Oh, I'll just invest in crypto. I'll have nothing left after 30 days. Easy.
Easy money.
Also, I think a movie about trying to spend billions of dollars so you could become an even bigger billionaire isn't going to fly in this day and age.
Not in this day and age, no.
Yeah, the
No.
depressing premise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never know. You never know. People like they're billionaires these days. It's kind
Yeah.
of weird to me.
Yeah.
Nah.
It is weird.
Not to get too political, but did you
Phoenix
see?
agrees.
I don't
Did
think
you
that should be political.
No, well, I was gonna say, you ever watch that YouTube channel? It's called Jubilee, and they do this thing called Surrounded,
Oh, yes.
where they take
You talking
one,
about the Sam Cedar one?
the Sam Cedar one.
Oh my god, I just saw that today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
those
That's what we're watching
people, I'm like, man, these
I
people really love
that put a
their
dent.
billionaires.
That put a dent on my hopes for the youths. I was like,
I actually,
Jesus.
I felt the same. I was like, oh, they got him. They got him real
Yeah, they got him. That's what happens when you stay out of school during COVID for like the next 4 years. You just get your brain just rots.
radical.
Oh shit.
Oh, the cat's name is Phoenix. Phoenix. And yes, it is based off of the X-Men Jean Grey. Because I didn't know anyone would accept my suggestion. I just said it. And because
Little
I
do
tried
they
to-
realize.
I tried to name my oldest son Spider Manning.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Shit.
Oh,
He
with the
would've- he
Y.
said- With the Y,
yes.
SPYD.
Yeah.
My
I already
son said-
know.
My son said he would have hated me if I did that.
Well, good thing Heather was
Spider-Man.
there to
Heather was there to
intervene.
shut that
Good thing
down.
Heather birthed the child. Be like, no.
Just
She's like
introduce himself.
Spider Manning, really, Brian?
Eh.
Really?
and
Hey,
then-
what's his name?
So
I'm
funny, dude.
Spider.
It's like Spider Robinson. It could have had a little
Yeah,
sci-fi.
and then for my youngest son, I didn't get any say. So when she picked Logan, I didn't want to blurt out, "That's Wolverine's name." So I didn't say
Yeah.
anything. I was like, "Yes,
Oh,
that
I
sounds
thought it was
good."
because of Wolverine.
No,
So
I didn't
because
get
of
any
Wolverine.
say. So
What
Oh,
if you had
okay.
Spider and Bat?
Batmaning
son?
was the other one
Yeah.
with
Wolf-
two T's.
Wolf
B-A-T-T,
Manning.
Wolf Manning. The Wolf
Oh my
Manning.
God.
Come here,
Aquaman.
little the wolf.
Oh,
If I
God.
named, like, if I knew I would be able to name the cats, John, yes, I would do probably wrestling names or more comic book character names. But like I said, it was almost an accident because we had two cats and we named the first one Snow because he was white, but we thought he was a girl, so we thought it was like Snow White.
No, so
Phoenix sounds like
it's a dude. It's Jon
like
Snow.
awesome 90s wrestlers, Raven's Flock.
Raven. Yeah.
Sorry, Lisa. Ding, ding, ding. Where's our wrestler counter?
Shit.
I just saw a trailer for like a new Netflix show. It's like all
Queen of the
werewolf-based.
Ring?
No, it was like a werewolf show.
A werewolf show?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the one that looks like stop motion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
Oh, yeah.
werewolf
Loki,
Yeah.
that's a furry show.
animated. Yes,
We're
that's what I
watching
thought
a
of.
furry
Oh my
Josh would
God.
know.
They're
Josh
really-
would know.
As a
Furry.
furryologist, I certify
Wow.
that show. to be
I thought
deep.
you just call yourself furries. What do you mean furryologist?
That's
No,
like the
I-
next level.
That's
merely
like when you don't
Studying of
indulge.
shit.
I
just
merely
research.
study them, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like the
the
Jane
wild.
Goodall
That's
of
how I
furries.
feel. about it.
Jane Goodall of furry.
I'm like, I'm not enjoying that weird shit, but I like it from afar.
Yeah. Like I appreciate the quality art.
Yeah,
The
the
shading,
animation was pretty good for sure.
The
But I am
shading.
not into the storyline.
the shading on that orca's abs. Very nice.
The shaft on that narwhal's horn,
Yeah,
Shit.
glistening under the
glistening
sun.
in the dew. Yeah,
Uh,
terrible.
I mean, they are mammals, so they're furries, right?
they do get paid the big bucks for it.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
We're all just contemplating our like.
We're all like,
Yeah.
how much money do you say? No, that would, like I would be
Just
called out
drawing
for.
OCs all day?
They're like, I can tell this is not your world, Brian. You suck at this.
They're like, you're drawing like you're afraid of it.
Yeah, yeah. Embrace it or go
Embrace
home.
it, damn it. Yeah.
This is not Image Comics. Live the life or don't.
Right? Be
If you
100.
want this money.
When are you out?
Don't half-ass this.
Full ass the whole thing.
Yeah, full ass.
Full ass
They have
furry.
wolf-like smells. They'll sniff me out for being a pretender.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Well, dudes, I am signing off.
All right.
Cheerio.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm-
Thank you for joining us,
I'm
John.
quite famished.
Tip, tip, cheerio.
These are accurate British accents we're using. Governor.
Governor. All right, later, dudes.
All right,
Bye.
later.
Bye.
You know, when I go to London, I'm totally getting one of those potatoes.
The jacket
Um,
potatoes.
Jacket potatoes.
Oh, a
with
jacket
tuna.
potato with beans and tuna.
Beans and tuna.
That's right. That's right.
And then act like
Hopefully-
I should bring this back to the States. They'll embrace this.
Right. I like tuna actually a lot. I mean,
I got nothing against it.
Beans and tuna though.
Beans and tuna.
That's
you know, I'm always down for trying stuff. Why are you guys afraid?
Good
of
on ya, mate.
beans and tuna?
No, I'm just
no. I would try that. I mean, I eat both of those things.
yeah.
Right.
I will say though, I feel like British food is. I don't know.
Bland.
It's not bland. I guess it's just there's just not a lot of interesting flavor profiles, I would say. But it's good. Like a roasted potato and like duck fat. Hell yeah, it's like delicious. But I feel like like I love like Thai and Indian food, so it's like those flavor.
lot of
palettes.
flavor,
It's-
yeah.
it's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
I watch a lot of like food videos and I'll see stuff they're doing in the UK and I'm just like, just salt and pepper, that's it.
Oh,
And
adventurous
you-
today.
You took over
Yeah.
everybody's shit,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you didn't learn anything.
You started wars over the spice trade and didn't use any of them.
Actually, just went to this market near my house. Not to dox myself, but
Is it the
market with
Vons with the
Behind
no,
the Panda
it's like
Express.
a British India market.
Huh.
And I went in expecting it to be like mostly British stuff, but it was mostly Indian stuff.
Oh wow.
But like British Indian. It's pretty cool.
what's
So what
British
was
and
really
Indian stuff?
surprising about Amsterdam when we went was Indonesia was actually a colony of like the Netherlands. So they had like hybrid Indonesian food, a lot of Indonesian districts in Amsterdam. It was actually really good.
Oh, it's cool.
Really affordable too. We had like this 21 like mini dishes coming out. All the-
Oh, like a full course meal and everything.
Yeah, like all these tiny little dishes. There's like, I know Miko was about to dig in. I was like, wait, there's more, and then they just kept bringing out dishes, and it was like $20, you know.
Wow.
Like Amsterdam's
Oh, wow.
actually kind of affordable. And it was like
Yeah.
all these rice dishes and stuff.
Mm.
The Dutch actually did a lot of trade with the Philippines, like in the colonial eras.
Slave trade?
I don't
Oh.
know. I think that's
He's like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
possibly because I think my last name might have Dutch origin because
Oh,
it's not
really?
traditionally like a Spanish or indigenous Filipino name. So
Oh, that's actually, yeah, that is kind of interesting. You never
but
done a 23andMe or anything like that?
I don't want to get my information or my.
You don't want to be cloned? Come
I don't
on.
want to be cloned.
Get cloned like the rest of us.
Actually, maybe I'll get my brother to do it. Like, hey, you should do that 23.
It's only you, just not
Well,
me.
once they
Hopefully,
got
we have the
you,
same team.
you're all in the, yeah.
It just tweak some dials and they'll have your profile after that.
Yeah, but no, I'm actually pretty interested in my genealogy.
It's
'Cause I
fun.
feel like I don't feel like I'm like fully Filipino. Like I'm fully Filipino.
Do you
But
feel
don't
like a
feel like it?
different, something's calling you? Kind
Like I
of.
feel like a different breed because I'm like thinking like, well, I'm definitely bigger than an average size Filipino. You know.
Yeah, maybe you got some fucking 6 foot tall Dutch people in your lineage. You
Yeah,
never
You
know.
never know. Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I thought you were talking about like your 23andMe is going to come back with like cultural stuff. Got a lot of DC metro area in your, in your bloodline. Like a mug.
Like a
Fucking
mug.
mug. Oh.
I've always felt like really interested in like the UK and like always having a fascination, and I think it is because half of me is like from that area, and it is weird when you feel like more drawn to one culture than the other for some
Mhm.
reason. It's just kind of like, why is that? But
So-
what
Oh,
else?
like
You
if you're
should-
mixed.
yeah, like yeah. But that'd be interesting if you did that, Edward, and you found out that there was some kind of like European heritage.
Right.
Well, I'm from here.
Yeah.
He's going to change his
Yeah.
whole personality now.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's going with me to Dutch Bros Coffee now? It's my people.
It's so
yeah,
good,
I
though.
never. It's funny, like even me being Filipino, like I don't really. You know how some people just own that culture,
Oh
like
yeah.
if they're like Filipino or whatever Asian they are. I'm
Mhm.
I'm just me.
Yeah,
You know?
it's but like I'm half, so I feel like I do have a somewhat strong connection to my Japanese side, but I feel like a weeaboo if I try to embrace that publicly. So I was like, I don't ever talk about it.
Right.
I just
Yeah.
get people walking up to me in Target and starting to speak Spanish because I don't look Japanese, I look Mexican. So I'm like, hey, I should learn Spanish.
That happened to me at Mariana's. I was there shopping,
Uh-huh.
and like a couple people started talking to me in Spanish. Like, I don't speak. I'm not even Spanish. And I'm not Latino.
They're like, why are you
anyway.
here?
Yeah, why are you
Yeah,
here?
right.
Very shy here.
There's a Vaughn's down the street near Elisa's house.
And there's a Panda Express inside.
I don't mean to
wanted
dox you further,
tortillas.
Elisa, but did
No,
you
it's
grow up
okay.
on Nellis? When we were
No,
about,
no, but
so Anthony's Pizza was everywhere, or
no. We grew up going there a lot. We didn't live
Okay.
on base though,
Okay.
but like grocery
you-
shopping at the commissary,
commissary.
and then going to the BX was
There used to
common
be-
almost like every other weekend.
there
And then I
be a
used to work out.
one-screen movie theater in the like at the far end of the parking lot of the BX that we went to see all the movies over
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it was
didn't know that.
tiny, so it sold out a lot, and we had a traumatic experience when we didn't get to see Empire Strikes Back.
Aw.
Did you ever go to the bowling alley?
yeah, we went to the bowling
That
alley.
thing was tiny as shit.
Yeah, we had birthday parties there.
Nice.
Are these things still open on base? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've revamped. They've moved some stuff around.
okay.
John
Yeah,
So
says,
you were Lisa.
food
She was
court-
like,
What?
you were like, no, I didn't grow up on base. The base kids are
the
weird.
base kids are weird.
I mean, I used to wish I grew up on base.
Who
It
wishes
seemed like
for
so
that?
cool. Like it's because it's like the flip side. Because it was like growing up on the base just seemed kind of like glamorized in a weird way.
Glamorized?
I would say, well,
We-
when
I
you're
thought we were
little, I
weird
didn't know
kids.
anything.
Oh yeah, when you're little. Yeah, because
Yeah.
It's like
just seemed, like,
behind a
cool.
fence, and it's like, what is
Yeah,
that?
it's
Yeah.
just like,
Marvel.
whoa, it's like so cool, and you live in this like cool little like neat little house. Even though I look at those houses now and I'm like, oh, those are, but they looked interesting at the time.
it's funny because Alan and I were obsessed with the floor plan of our first house, and we both did sketches of it just to see if we could remember what it was.
Oh,
and
that's so funny.
And then we're asking our friends that grew up on the base, like, is this what you're? Because you had the same house. You also lived in the B house because it was duplexes, A and B.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we were trying to get everyone to draw like
That's
the floor
so funny.
plan.
That's actually what I remember about delivering pizzas on base. Like when they never gave you street names. It was always a like housing number.
What we
Like,
had?
like 1256A, and they wouldn't tell us the street. I don't know. It's because we were
Oh.
outside.
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
would just have to know where that house is.
Okay,
It
because
was-
we
it was
grew
weird.
up on. We had street names in our.
No, there were street names. They just didn't
They
give
just
it to
didn't
us.
tell you. Okay.
They just give us like
They
the
just
house
thought you
number.
knew.
Interesting.
Look at John's idea. He'll invent D20 and me, and you'll learn your 55% human, 5%
funny.
goblin. That's good. That's funny.
That should be a skit somewhere. Have you gone to the base recently, Brian?
No, the last time I went was like Desert Storm era.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. It's vastly different.
Yeah, when they had like machine guns like mounted on the back of
Mhm.
Humvees.
The food court is crazy now.
Yeah, I heard like the BX is bigger and
Oh yeah, it's like it's huge.
yeah. No Anthony's Pizza though.
Anthony's Pizza's gone. I think it's what did they put? I was just there recently. Fuck. There was like a Arby's.
Oh wow.
There's like a Mediterranean place that was really good.
Wow. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
big.
very
Like,
different.
like when I went, it was Anthony's Pizza at the BX and the Burger King next to the
Yeah.
the
Oh
movie
my god. Yeah.
theater. And that was it.
But that Anthony's Pizza, man. God. That pizza
That was
so
good.
it was good. But sometimes I don't know if that was like it was good because I was a child. Good.
Maybe
you
that's
know what
well. I
mean?
was in high school, so it's not
yeah,
like
so it's so you had the
not like I-
perspective.
yeah. It was better because
It was
they
like
didn't really have conveyor belt pizzas everywhere at the time, but their dough was different.
it
than
was
other
like
places.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza.
You
You know what I mean? You get a big.
All cheesy.
It was
Yeah,
like
the,
Big
like,
giant
super
cheesy
cheese
slice,
the
yeah.
cheese pull was so good on that.
And it was super
like
cheap
cartoon.
because it was
Yeah.
on base, so it was like $1 a slice, and it was these
Yeah, it was
massive
like cartoon
slices.
pizza. It was so good.
That's so funny.
I remember when I lived in Korea, though they had an Anthony's Pizza there too, and I just remember being so excited, like, oh my god, it's like
It's like being
they're
home.
everywhere. Yeah,
Dude, I was excited about Little Caesars as a kid. I mean,
I
Hell
was
yeah.
too.
because I was a kid that ate everyone's crust. Like,
Yeah.
didn't eat the crust. I was like, are you
You
gonna
look
eat
like
that?
that kid, Joyce.
what does that mean?
You
Yeah,
look like that
crust eater.
rodent that ate everyone's crust.
You look like a Little Caesars crustener. You would.
You
Eat all
would.
those carbs.
You little pizza goblin.
You gob.
Yeah, God. I remember when Little Caesars was only inside a Kmart. I don't know if you guys remember. that.
What?
This is
I've never
yeah.
seen the Little Caesars in a game. Is
This
that
is
how they
for-
started on the
Either.
East Coast?
Yeah, how they started on the East Coast. They
Oh,
were just
okay.
inside Kmart's.
They're
This
like
is
from
after
Detroit,
the.
right?
I have no clue. Are they?
I thought
I don't
they
know.
originated in Detroit.
All I know is
Mm.
that's the like when my kids were having slumber parties, that was the preferred
that's
pizza
child
brand. That's a slumber
pizza.
party. Yeah.
Child.
Cardboard.
But then
Ah,
like when we had it, it was that means we were getting movies from Blockbuster. We were renting movies and eating Little Caesars
Oh,
pizza.
yeah.
Oh man.
It's funny. I feel like the price is the same because you used to pay $10 for 2 pizzas. Now you pay $5 for one. It's like it's the same price for 40 years or 30 years.
They always came with 2 pizzas though, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
that
it
was
was,
their
that's
whole
the Little
thing.
Caesar.
Pizza,
had
pizza.
He had the
There's
2
two.
pizzas on his ear.
Now there's
Now it's
just
just-
one.
Now it's just hot and ready pizza for half the price. So it's basically
gotta
the
say,
same.
Me and Chris went there several months ago because not to dox myself further, but there is also a Little Caesars
whoa.
in that same
In that
Vons
same
parking lot.
Bonds.
Vons,
And
but man, their
and,
wings were really good.
Little
was
Caesars
shocked.
has wings?
Yes, they were like
I didn't know that.
smokehouse something, and man, they were. I was like, what the hell?
Because I've had the
pizza was
wings from
shit.
Pizza Hut. The Pizza Hut wings are not good at all. So
Oh,
I
really? I
assumed
like
Little
Pizza
Caesars
Hut
would be
wings.
worse.
Pizza
Yeah,
Hut
maybe.
By my place has the Wing Street, and it's like they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Domino's
that's right.
has
Yeah,
the
I
worst.
didn't go to
Domino's
one of
has
those
the worst
Pizza Huts.
wings.
Oh, okay.
What was that, Edward?
Domino's has the worst wings. Like
The worst wings.
Oh,
I had it
Domino's-
not too long
Are you-
ago.
Are you saying that because you were a former Pizza Hut guy and you have to?
No,
you
well, I was
stand on
at
your
every
Brand
Pizza Hut.
loyalty over here.
No, I worked at all 3.
Oh, okay.
But back in the day, like we would make them, but they were totally different than whatever they're selling now. It's just
Oh.
it's garbage now.
I just found a girl on YouTube, and she used to be a manager at a Domino's.
Oh,
And
I
she
think I've
shows-
been watching her.
Dude, she has this
TikTok.
like authoritarian. She's like, listen up, and then she like tells you how to like make Domino's stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I like her attitude about it because she'll like review pizzas, and she's like, this is a terribly made pizza, and then she'll
Yeah.
compare 2 pizzas. I'm like, it looks the same, but she's like, look at this, the sauce doesn't go. There's an 1.5 inch ring of crust. It should be only an inch, and all.
Yeah. It just
No pizza
found her
goblin
really
will want
weird.
that crust.
No.
Yeah, she wears the uniform and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
But,
She has like hot pink eyeshadow.
Yeah. Everything she talks about in those videos is true. Even how she was making the pizza dough, like she was making it was like, oh, that's the same.
Mm-hmm.
They
It
haven't
hasn't
stopped.
changed.
Yeah, they haven't stopped teaching it.
These are some cute little goblins.
All these gobbies.
Yeah.
Is that
Gabbies.
offensive? Is that offensive? I'm sorry.
I'm insulted.
It depends about the context. Like,
Yeah. I drew a goblin, so I'm allowed to say that, right? Is that no? No.
Unless you're a goblin, you can't.
Unless
say it.
I'm a goblin.
yeah, you have to be.
I have to be part goblin. I'm
Are you-
1/32 goblin.
1/8 goblin.
1/8 enough to get a grant.
Yeah,
That's how
Goblin
goblin I
grant.
am.
a goblin grant.
I swear my kids can qualify for Asian grants because they're 1/4 Asian, but they're so white passing.
Are they?
So white. Yeah.
As long as it's in there, man, it's
As long as it's in there.
okay.
It's on paper.
Yeah.
It's on paper.
Let them. Don't deny them scholarships.
Like your goblins rocking the Adidas.
Do you guys
Yeah.
remember the that Matthew Lesko guy, that the guy that wore the Riddler suit with the question marks on it, teaching how to get government grant money?
Yes, I remember him.
Oh my god, yes. Oh
Neon
wow,
late
you
at
just
night.
unlocked a weird
A core memory unlocked.
yeah, those commercials. He
I
was, like,
have a
so- he
friend
was
that I
the
have a friend that
original
used
Slender
to
Man.
get exactly, but I have a friend that used to get all those weird like infomercial things because they all had like very generous return policies. So he would get them and return them whether he liked it or not, and hope he learned enough from the program.
That's
So he
funny.
got that Matthew Lesko book. There's so many grants, so many, not even loans, just straight up grants, and that's where we're like, hey, we're
Oh,
half
so it was
Asian. We can get
legit?
these
I-
small business
yeah.
loans.
I was told that when I was at that age looking for scholarships that they'll give money for anything. It's
Yeah.
actually like not because I think there's like a stigma where a lot of people would be like, well, I'm white and I can't get anything out. But
Yeah,
I think on the contrary, it's like they did want to give a lot of money away.
yeah. Not anymore though. Not today.
No, well, not economy.
Not in this administration.
Although I was denied a Pell Grant.
You were?
Oh, sorry
Yeah,
to hear
'cause
that.
they said my dad made too much money, and I'm just like,
Oh.
really? Because it doesn't seem like we're doing all right. But sure.
But sure. I think I got the Pell Grant because I was already like I think I was 22, so they were kind of. I guess I was more.
They're like, you need this.
Yeah, because I'm like I'm like an actual adult, not
Yeah.
just coming
You're,
out.
you're a
of
late
school.
starter.
Yeah, so they gave grants for like shit like that. Oh, you want to go to
That's cool,
school
though.
and you're old?
Have at it. Yeah.
Have at it.
Well, that daylight savings caught me off guard, by the way, this weekend.
Did it?
though?
I found out because I was watching TikTok before bed, and someone was like, "Remember to set your clocks forward." And I was like, "Oh no, is that today?"
I didn't know. We totally missed the memo on that. So Sunday we woke up like we thought was late. And and then I've been just so off like the past couple of days.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I went home today, I took a hard nap and I was just like and then I woke up and then I found out Joyce quit
Yeah,
art.
Yeah.
art.
Just
Man,
haven't been the
long
same
was
since.
It hasn't
were
been
you
the
asleep?
same.
Yeah, I was joking that Phoenix finally let me sleep until 6 a.m. on Sunday, and all it took was setting the clocks forward. See you later, John. Thank you for joining us.
Bye,
Thanks for
John.
stopping
Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Show us your Loomis practice. I know you probably won't, but 'cause I wouldn't either.
You wouldn't.
I don't show my practice. Not that I'm ashamed of it. It's just for me.
It's for Brian's eyes only.
Yes. Oh.
I'm weird about color today.
In what way?
Just feel like the colors aren't syncing up or harmonizing correctly.
I didn't even try. I just went all green
That's how I feel.
with
about mine
yellow
as
teeth.
well.
Maybe I need to just put a color over everything to unify. Let's try
That's
Color layer.
yeah, that's
That's
a
the
Yeah.
trick, right?
good hack.
Oh, shit.
Purple multiply on everything.
That's how I shade. That's how I usually shade is purple multiply. I
Yeah.
did green multiply today, though.
Let's see if that
Look
works.
at that. Look at that.
Oh, too
No, you
much. Maybe it's not saturated enough. Now I'm just muddying up shit.
Yeah.
Set it for overlay and get even wilder.
I know towards the end of my digital paintings, I'm like, saturation? Color tweaking? All right, we're good.
the slots and yeah.
You'll be
Yeah.
surprised how much like I still experiment on like stuff like that. It's like You'd think I would just know at this age, but it's just like, no, I'm
No, but
still
it's
figuring stuff
it's
out.
also different. Each thing is so different, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the new Daredevil series is out already. Born Again.
Does that have the same actor?
Yeah, it's same, pretty much the same cast. I was watching the trailer and
nice.
John Bernthal's in it as the Punisher still. Looks really good.
Cool. To check that out. That was a well done series.
Oh my god, it was
Oh, yeah,
game
the
changing.
original Netflix one. Yeah.
That second episode hallway fight that
Yes, yeah.
simulated
the
one
microwave.
big- the microwave. He throws a microwave at a guy.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do that in the new series. I hope so.
The long shot stuff. The just the gritty
Yeah,
fight
like
scenes.
the gritty fight scenes.
It looks like it.
There's definitely
Like that's
something
like the
I like
signature of Daredevil is just of the show anyway.
But I'm wondering, like, if I need to revisit the old series because I think it continues off of the
For the
like it
third
continue-
season. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So I'm not sure.
basically
But
only the first 2 episodes are out, so you have plenty of time. I
yeah,
think
but
they're
that's
releasing it weekly, so
a lot of TV.
It's like
just watch the third season. Just watch the third season.
That's still a lot. That's like
It's like
Blair-
6 episodes, isn't it? Or 8 episodes? That's a lot of TV. That's a lot of TV.
still a lot of TV. Like I can barely fit in the TV I fit in. You know.
I keep putting on Marvel Rivals YouTube videos so I can get better while I'm working. I'm not getting better, by the way. I adjusted aim the controls on the stick. I'm actually able to use Hawkeye now. So I guess I am getting better.
Oh.
Hawkeye.
I don't know what any of that means, Brian. But
Oh, I
maybe
thought you
the-
played. Josh played Marvel Rivals. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a
that's
first
like-
person shooter with
It's third person.
all
It's
Marvel.
third person. Yeah, it's
Third
like
person, yeah.
Overwatch but third person.
Yeah.
It's a hero shooter, which I don't really have experience in. I played 5 hours of the Gundam one before they canceled it.
Hmm.
And then I'm jumping in not knowing what hero shooters are, and everyone's using all these terms I don't understand.
I
Like
love
DPS
Overwatch.
and tank.
Overwatch is so much fun.
The characters look so good on that, and I was like, I feel like it's too late for me to play now.
No, not at all. That's
not
a
playing
good
Overwatch
jump
now.
in, jump out kind of.
That's what Marvel Rivals is. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, those are fun when it's like you just pop in for a quick match and then be done with it.
Yeah. Like I joined, like my youngest son plays with me because our oldest son, he's already grandmaster level, so he's beyond me, so I can't keep up with him.
It's like I'm not playing with your dad.
So my youngest son slums it in the lower levels with me, just so I can
Oh,
have some assistance.
on purpose, like he feels bad for you, type of. I'm
No,
gonna
he
hang out with
plays-
that.
he suggested it. He wanted to play. They were the
Oh,
ones trying to convince me to play originally.
hmm
But by the time I played, my oldest son was already super high level.
I like Joyce's Hawaiian shirt that became a skirt.
a sarong.
Yeah, it's a sarong.
Oh, is it okay? I thought you was just like, "Fuck this shirt, I'm making it."
Well,
a skirt."
I
around my
originally
waist.
did like one of those goblin loincloths, but I was like, I should make it more touristy.
Oh,
so-
topical. A
But yes, now it's a sarong.
goblin loincloth. It's a great word.
The crime fighting sarong.
Crime fighting.
It just magically stays put.
Gird your
Yes.
loins before fighting crime.
Gird your loins.
This is a fun one though.
Yeah,
I had fun
Great.
drawing goblins,
Goblins are
a goblin.
just like draw goblins all the time.
Yeah.
I should draw more monsters and animals and stuff.
Whimsical,
should.
Brian. Be more whimsical.
Whimsical. I keep seeing all these people post like anime and manga inspired like versions of comic book and fighting game characters, and I was like, I want to do that, but then I'll just look like a copycat, and I was like, I'll do it for me. I'll just do it for me.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, just do it. Who cares?
I know,
Whatever inspires you.
Yes, that's how it should be.
Yeah. Not
I
copy
care
too
too much because I'm scared.
Stop being afraid of shit, Manning. Oh man. I feel like we had to pick up dog food tonight. I was just thinking about his chores.
9 o'clock at night. Now you're like, I gotta pick up.
Yeah.
It's really 8 o'clock if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
Oh, I met Elisa's dogs. They're really cool dogs.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was expecting worse.
Worse.
You were actually very good with them. It was like shocking.
Yeah.
Wait,
They normally are. No, they're awful usually.
Really?
Well, Kirby's sweet. Kirby just
They're-
barks because she's like just alerting.
Yeah, I get
Like
that,
she's
but
always been like she could be out with people. Like
Mhm.
we've never had to like put her away, but Darwin is just like, man, he's like, it's the unpredictableness with him that's like frustrating, I think.
Right. No, we
But you guys were
totally,
really good with him. It was
we
crazy.
would totally steal him.
He is like he's such a goofy, sweet dog.
Yeah, I didn't think he was as big as he was. I mean, like,
Yeah, he's
I think
105 pounds.
Oh wow.
yeah, but he's a sweet dog. I think
Yeah.
he's just misunderstood.
Maybe
He-
the
he
dogs
is.
smell Edward. They recognize the smell.
No,
when,
well, it was
Lisa hangs out with you.
it was funny because we were like, just don't make eye contact with him. And then you guys were like, not, you were just kind of like just putting your hand out, and he just started licking their hands, and he was just like wagging his tail, and he was like so happy.
Me and Rachel are animal whisperers.
No, I think it does take like a certain kind of person to just kind of relax around him and not, because he is intimidating looking.
Mhm.
Like he really is. He looks
Mhm.
like a demon. But
Indeed.
no, you guys were good with him.
Yeah. So, if you ever need a sitter,
My son that I birthed.
if you ever need a sitter, we'll kidnap them. That's what we do with Brittany's cats.
Yeah,
We're just like, we should just take the cats.
They
She leaves them all the
unfortunately-
time.
They can't leave the house though. That's the problem.
Oh, really?
I mean, we take them a lot of places, but it's like you have to, because they're both reactive. So it's like it's just a constant like, you look that way and I look this way, and then we take, and it's just
Hmm.
having reactive dogs is it's really shitty. Because we would love
mean-
to take them to like,
But you're giving them a
brewery
good
and all-
life, though.
oh, absolutely.
Like most people
yeah.
would give up on reactive dogs.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, when you get a dog, it's like that thing, you have that shit for life. You do not get rid of the dog.
Yeah,
You just deal with it. You deal with it.
I'm like watching Garbanzo the cat videos. The cat that was abused and
Garbanzo
came
the
back like almost feral. And
Oh my gosh.
like
I
this
haven't heard this
woman
story.
fostered the cat, and it was adopted out. And the woman that adopted the cat had an abusive boyfriend who also hurt the cat. So when they surrendered the cat was like just violent and
Mhm.
hissing and attacking. And then
Oh,
we were just slowly on TikTok watching Garbanzo's rehabilitation. It's like the best thing ever.
oh, that's so sweet.
It's like the shining moment in this world.
Yeah. Well, that's those you gotta watch like dodo videos and stuff.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah.
I just need a little hope.
I just need to see
Mm.
dogs way happy that their owners came back.
Yeah.
Why did I make him close
Don't give
his
up on
eyes?
animals.
Yeah.
I should have kept his eyes open. It looks
Why?
like I don't know. Now I'm thinking he looks like he's mocking Asian people.
You know,
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't see
When
I
it.
just thought he
first
was
saw it,
Asian.
I thought he was an Asian goblin, and I'm sorry
Yeah.
for saying that out loud.
I don't see that he's mocking Asians. Asian goblin is a possibility though, but I don't see him mocking Asians.
I thought it was like intentionally not mocking, but I just thought you were making like an Asian touristy goblin,
Well, when
Like
I think
for real.
tourists, in my mind, I'm picturing Asian guy
like
with
Chinese.
a camera.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think that's where
Wow. Wow.
subconsciously I was leaning. And
Wow.
sorry, Asia.
All
I
of Asia.
gotta say though, like when you travel, it's like I love that like in Asian society, they encourage like their elders to like travel in these like big groups, and they're all together, and it's like, yeah, why not? When you're retired, just go with like 50 other people
Just
your
roll
age.
deep with your crew.
Yeah, roll deep with your crew. Yeah, it's like amazing. I feel like they enjoy their lives a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it also reminds me of my dad. Like my dad has that that old man Filipino uniform. I don't know if you know what it is.
New
It's kinda
Balance
like-
I'm not
sneakers and,
familiar.
It's like the polo short and like the shorts and like the lot like the socks. I don't know if you're familiar.
I mean,
There's just
I'm
a
sure
look
it's
old
probably
Filipino
adjacent
guys.
to an old Korean outfit as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Does he have a perm?
Is that what old Korean men do?
Yeah,
Because
look.
it's easier to take care of the hair.
I think so. I mean, that's definitely, it was like funny because like old Korean ladies will do it. Like a ajima will always have like the short perm. I keep joking with my mom, like, that'll be the day that I know that you're like old because you're gonna cut all your hair off and it'll be like a curly little thing. But the guys are
Shit.
starting to do it too.
Hey,
Actually, I think a lot of
Matthew.
Asians are doing the
Matthew.
perm.
Hello.
Matthew,
Classic. How you doing, Matthew? We had miniature on here.
Yeah, we were hoping
Yeah,
you'd show up and do
discussed
miniature
you.
drawings.
Yeah.
Not mocking.
Not
No.
mocking.
Not mocking.
I'm
Never
not mocking
mocking.
Asians.
He's not mocking Asians. Remember when I'm saying remember as if anyone's going to forget that horrible stereotype propaganda version of Japanese people during World War II
oh yes, with the
Yeah,
giant teeth
with
and
the,
all
the
that.
buck teeth and the thick glasses. I watched on the History Channel. I was watching like this World War II documentary, and one of the guys was like, we almost got killed because we thought they couldn't see without glasses. And I was like, oh my god, the propaganda worked against
It
American
worked.
soldiers.
Yeah. Dude, even have you ever seen the propaganda with like Donald Duck and shit? It's like it was
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They had everybody doing that shit. It's crazy.
Superman was doing it.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
He did.
he was selling war bonds, talking about beating
Wow.
up Japanese people.
Oh, it's so.
Oh, I thought he
terrible.
was like mocking Asian people.
Oh no, there is a Superman comic. I see this panel all the time where he's got that terrible buck tooth glasses look, and he's like, I can distort my facial features to look Japanese and just blend in. It's like,
Oh,
what?
it's so fucked
What?
up.
Superman? What?
When I was watching
America
Fantasia, they had to put like a disclaimer at the beginning of the film. Like,
Oh yeah,
this movie was made a long time
They-
ago. so be
they
scared
did that
of
on Dumbo.
shit.
Before you watch Dumbo, they do that too.
Because of the crows.
I think also when they're laying down the train tracks,
Oh,
it's like kind of, I think it's implied they're like
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, why'd they stick it on Fantasia? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
trying
they just put it on every Disney movie
Old,
before.
yeah.
Ju-
I'm
yeah,
trying
like
to
a
think in
movie,
just in
Fantasia what that could have. I can't
Yeah, I
even.
never looked that up. There was like a scene with like the mushrooms being all like, I don't know. They had some like random stereotypes going on, but nothing
Yeah.
too like crazy.
Interesting.
Those cats and Aristocats.
Aristocats. Oh my god.
Oh,
that's
we
a
are
stereotype.
Siamese,
Yeah,
if you please.
please.
Oh my god. Horrible. Horrible.
Oh man,
And what is what's that one? Andy Rooney.
Oh,
Oh,
Mr.
Mickey Rooney?
Yunioshi on Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus.
I've never seen that movie. Like, I get it. If you love the movie and you watched it before, I'm not going to say you're not allowed to like that movie. But the only time I ever saw that, the first time I saw that scene was in that Dragon the Bruce Lee story where he's like at the theater watching and he's offended. I was like, I'm offended for you, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Jason Scott Lee as Bruce Lee.
Oh, it was Mickey Rooney, not Andy Rooney.
Oh, Mickey. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the first time I saw it. And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't know it was on Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I was like, people like this movie?
Mhm.
Oh my God. Yeah, I just saw this video. I sent it to Alexis because I always send her fucked up shit. But especially racist.
Gotta
shit.
know.
But it was like a German commercial that was selling like I don't know.
Oh, I saw that.
Chinese food.
Yes.
And like the German people are like eating their Chinese food and they would like turn into like they would
The
turn into
great
Asian people, but they were turning into Asian.
Stereotype.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, I gotta send this to Alexis. And then she's always every time I send her a video like that, she's like, that's messed up, Dad. Like, yeah, but it's funny.
Oh, you're laughing.
It's not funny, but it's
Yeah.
like
I mean, you
like-
can laugh now, I guess. Like
It's
people have
funny that
learned.
they tried to get away with it.
yeah, that's why it's funny. It's fucked up. And I don't, believe in that kind of humor, but I just like to tell her like this is how it was. This is how it was.
Back in my day.
Yeah. I'm sure when I was a kid I got made fun for being Asian.
Oh, I did.
So
I
it
got
was,
called a lot of different names.
yeah.
It was so annoying because, like, I think I was like a dumb kid, and I was like, "I'm not that word. I'm this other word because that's
got
a
your-
slur.
You got your
I'm not the
slur
Chinese
wrong.
slur. I'm the Korean slur." And it's like, you dumb little 11-year-olds, shut up.
Get your
You gotta be
slurs
racist to do it
right.
correctly.
Yeah.
In
Right.
junior
I
high
think
and high school, they thought we were Mexican, so we just got all the Mexican slurs
Yeah.
when they would make fun of when I was getting bullied.
I could see that. I could see you and Joyce being Mexican.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
I used to get Mexican as well
Oh, did you?
when I worked at Olive Garden. They would
Oh,
speak
shit.
Spanish to me a lot. Yeah.
Oh wow. That's what happens with the mixed kids, I guess.
Yeah, it's like ambiguous.
Yeah, if you mix
Mhm.
all the races, we all look
We're all
Latino.
We're all
So
beige,
that's
some
the-
kind of beige.
Beige.
Latino is the future. That's the promised land. If you mix everyone,
Well, some people don't like that.
hey,
Some
It's
people.
crazy.
Some.
I feel
Yeah.
like biologically a more diverse bloodline is healthier and stronger.
I would agree with you.
This.
You see it in dogs, damn it.
See it in dogs. Purebreds have
The
bad
mutt
hips.
is
and they're
exactly.
Except
Do you
for
want-
teeth. Like my teeth are fucked up because I'm mixed.
Because you're mixed.
That's
Hey, I
what
can
the
give
orthodontist told me. Like you got white and Asian, and your teeth just do this.
It's like tectonic plates. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
fighting.
I know
mean-
a guy that'll get you some Invisalign.
Hey,
if you're interested.
I got it in my mouth right now. I got my little thing.
No
You're
chewies.
From
marking
the hookup.
it.
I don't know if it's a hookup, but I'm
It's not a hookup. I'll tell you.
not a hookup.
It's a
full price.
goddamn scam.
It's full price.
Actually, I got a text that my retainers are in. Finally.
Oh,
Actually, I have an appointment on Wednesday.
Look at that. Is this a cleaning or is this Invisalign?
More Invisalign horseshit.
You didn't have to. I just said, hey.
I kind of no, but it has nothing to do with you.
I just mentioned, like, hey, why don't you try this dentist?
No, I know. I mean, they're definitely like an Invisalign peddler. I knew I should do it for my bottom teeth though, so it's just kind of. We'll see. Third time's a charm for braces.
Third time.
Third time?
Yeah, I had regular braces when
Oh,
I
okay.
was 18, Invisalign when I was 30, and here I am.
Oh, wow.
I thought you meant Invisalign for the third time.
No, just braces in general.
Just wearing a retainer. That's all you get.
yeah. This will be my second go around.
Really? Oh God. It's so hard. The retainer sucks.
Yeah, my orthodontist said you have to wear this for the rest of your life, and I was 14. I was like, I can't do
Dude,
anything.
I
for
know,
the rest
it's-
of my life. I'm
you can't-
14.
Say that to a child.
Yeah, it's
Well,
creepy.
those old retainers are different though. The pink ones with the wire, like
Yeah.
the ones now
Yeah,
are
like
just
adhere to the
clear.
top of your roof of your mouth.
Yeah, the new ones are just clear plastic like Invisalign, so you don't
Even the
need
clear plastic stuff, I'm like, my teeth feel itchy in them.
Yeah, that's hard. It's like
can't sleep with
claustrophobic
them
on your
on.
teeth.
Because I did try to buy a night guard too, so I got a custom fitted night guard. and
Oh,
I
nice.
stopped wearing it because it just didn't like the mouth feel of it. Probably still grind my teeth.
Mouthfeel. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I use the night guard, the boil and bite one, and I don't grind my teeth anymore, so I don't wake up with like tension in my neck and jaw anymore. I actually bit through one, so I had to like really
wow.
calm down. So I had to start meditating again.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I grinded my teeth in my sleep until my last dentist like pointed it out that I have these like
Yeah.
crazy the bone like whatever it's inside your jaw.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Oh, these are like really big." And I'm like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Well, you grind your teeth." And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, how would
good
I
to
know
know.
that? And the
You didn't know
dentist
Like
that.
Chris
told me.
never told you, like, hey.
oh,
grinding
he
your
is."
teeth-
We both are like when we sleep, we're like out. The both of us are like that. It's like we go to bed and we will not wake up until the morning time.
That's good. That's a good
Yeah,
way to
that's good.
sleep.
That's I'm the same way. Except
Yeah.
now that I took a nap this afternoon,
Eh.
Oh,
feel-
you're fucked, dude. Yeah.
I'm
Weird.
I'm gonna be 2 o'clock in the morning, like, yep,
Yeah,
I'm
It
awake."
happens every time.
I'm on that rig. I get the 5 or 6 hours a night and then nap in the afternoon. That's like a wonderful schedule, I feel like.
You could sleep.
Yeah,
after a nap?
if you make a habit out of taking naps, it's healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't sleep enough at night, so I have to
Oh,
sleep. I have to
make
take a
up
nap.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I take a 20-minute nap.
No, see, I came home and Rachel was working from bed today because she didn't feel like working at her desk, so she was
Bravo.
just
Bravo.
on
Oh,
the bed
that's
with her
amazing.
laptop. And then, like, I just went to lay down, and then I zonked out. I think I zonk out easier when she's like there.
Oh, so it's like nighttime
Yeah.
ritual. You're just comforted. Like she's got my
Yeah.
back. I can go to
Yeah,
sleep.
I need someone to watch me.
Yeah, your caveman brain.
Watch
It's like
me
you
sleep.
watched
Right.
Entrance of Cave.
And then you
Exactly.
woke up. You're like, what happened to Joyce? She quit.
And with that,
What year is this?
that's a good circle
Drama.
back to
There we go. That's the.
end
That's
the pod.
and we're done
Yeah.
with the call.
Yeah, I think we're all wrapped up today.
Yeah.
All these turned out pretty cool.
Yes.
I could have used more contrast, but
We could have
whatever.
used more
like your,
miniature pieces on there. Matthew.
Goblin really brought out the conversation.
Conversation.
There you go. All right. Well, with that, I guess we'll wrap it up. Thanks everyone for stopping
you for
through if
joining
you're
us.
still
Thanks,
here.
everybody.
And I guess we out.
And praying if you're
We
listening.
outie.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Praying if you know.